everyone, welcome to Kim Yin Yoga. I'm Kim, and today we have Yin Yoga Weights number 4. We're starting out on all fours. Tuck your toesies under, slide them on back for a little foot stretch. We're warming up the spine, warming up the arms, warming up the pelvis. So I'm keeping my toes turned under for some cat-cows. Elbow creases together, deep breath in, looking up, arching the back for my cow, dropping the head down for my hollowing cat. I'm pushing out of the mat, really stretching out the upper back body. I might even rock it down to the toes here, give a little extra stretch. Deep breath in for cow. Exhale it out for cat. Go ahead and rock on back. Coming up for our third cow. Arching the back. Exhaling out. Now from here we might want to flatten the feet and just turn around. Let the cat look at her tail. Twisting the side body, giving that lower spine and upper back body a really good stretch. Okay. Now, we're going to do 3 sets. It's about 10 reps each, and each set is going to be different. We're going to start out with a little bit heavier weights. These are, I go through this every time, 12 US pounds, so about 5.5 kilos. 5 kilos. So these are going to be bench presses, and I use the weights like a counterbalance to just, and my abs. I got my abs switched on as I rock it on back. And I'm going to find, elbowing my way into the center of the mat. Keeping my elbows flat, and I'm just going to do some beautiful bench presses. So stretching up and down, nice and slow. And what I'd like you to do as we do these reps, you stay focused, keep your lower back pressed into the mat, and I want you to imagine that you're pushing double the weight. So if this is each 5 goes, maybe I'm pushing up, I've got my 24 pounds here, and I'm going to pretend it's 50. I'm pretending, I'm imagining these are weights twice their size. Because you know that study, mind over matter. Whatever you believe you're doing, your body's going to respond to. Let's do 3 more. Nice and slow. Try to keep each bell even, the same pace. This is much better than using a bar because you're micromanaging these lifts with little adjustments. Okay, stretch on up. Turn the bells, and I am just going to come straight back up again, using my abs, engaging my abs, but coming in with a counterbalance from the weights. Now, from here, we are going to again turn over to all fours, and I'm going to walk the legs back and come up into downward facing dog. So pedal it out. You should be a little bit warmed up, feeling a warmth in your upper back body. So from this downward facing dog, I'm going to lower the heels to where they want to go. My elbow creases are pointing towards each other. I'm dialing my hands away from each other, and I'm kind of imagining pigeon-toeing my toes so that my sits bones are moving left to right, and I'm rotating the hips internally. Deep breath in here. And on the exhale, I'm going to slowly walk it up to forward fold or dangling. Now, you decide what you want to do here. You can bend the knees and just get a beautiful lymphatic drainage stretch out of this, and you might even take your hands back here and thump a bit on your lower back, which feels incredible, and just relax this way. If you want 2 for 1, plant your hands and go ahead and straighten till you feel your edge so that you're getting a really nice stretch all up and down the backs of the legs. So hamstrings are getting fully stretched, and I'm just going to relax here, letting everything go for 3 long, slow, deep breaths. I'm closing my eyes. I'm using my Ujjayi breath. The 3rd deep breath in. And as I exhale it out, I am duck footing my toes out to the side. Keep your hands planted. Now you come into the froggy of your choice. So you might be kind of forward froggy. You might be up on your toes froggy and the tips of your fingers. Cat hairs. Or you might be flat like this with a straight spine. And if you are, let's get a Manchak Chia in. So then I am straightening the spine. Anjali Mudra. Thumbs just right, almost just above the xiphoid process, just at the base of the sternum. And I am pushing my knees in, my elbows are pushing them out, and I'm getting a beautiful stretch through my pelvis, upper arms, upper back body. Deep breath in. And let's exhale that one out. Okay, nice. Now we are back for, I'm going to use the lighter weights now. These are 3 kilo. And I'm just going into a comfortable, you find the Sukhasana of your choice. We're going to do Arnis. So this set is going to be 10 Arnis, which are a combination of basically bicep curl, shoulder lift, reverse, and nice and slow. There's no rush here. And to really get as much out of it as you possibly can, what you're going to do is imagine, think about whatever weight you've got going here, it doesn't matter what it is, and double or maybe even triple it in your mind's eye. See those weights as being much heavier than what you're actually lifting. Just go ahead. You might want to close your eyes. You might want to go in. The one thing you really want to do with this move is either scooch back against a wall to support your spine, or Uriyadabanda, drawing your navel to your spine and pushing your abdominal wall out so you've got full core engagement. And we are in no way stressing out the lower back. Let's just do 3 more. Nice and slow. 2 more. If at any time you're quivering and can't get these shoulder lifts up, that was hard. That's absolutely fine. That means you put your weights down and just deep breaths until the rest of us catch up with you. All right. So weights to the side. And our next move is straight into Dandasana, the staff or stick pose. So this is wonderful for making a perfect right angle with the body. If that's hard for you, lift the knees a bit, okay, to make it easier. Or you can lean it back. But because we're about to do a forward fold, go ahead and bend the knees if your hamstrings aren't letting you get this full Dandasana. And from here, I am lifting the kneecaps up to the degree that my heels come right off the mat. You can tent your fingers at your side. You can plant the palms at your side. Let's have a deep breath here. And one more. Really activate the legs, and then on the exhale, relax, the feet relax, the kneecaps relax. I'm going to keep my spine straight, and I'm coming forward. I'm walking it forward, and I'm imagining putting my hand right between my knees here. I'm imagining that I'm going to go so far forward that my forehead is just going to bend down and touch the floor. Imagination helps. You can give yourself a little foot massage for a moment while you find your edge, which could be up here. Absolutely fine. Go to where you feel that it in your legs and in your spine. You might want to bend the knees if you want to get a full lower back stretch and you can't yet quite straighten the knees. So modify this to suit you, and we'll just be here for another minute or so. Find stillness. My edge gets away from me, so I have to keep chasing it. Activating the fascia, stimulating the production of hyaluronic acid, fully bathing us in our fountain of youth. Three more long, slow, deep breaths. And as I exhale out the third breath, slowly bring it on back up. Find Dandasana again. And you may discover that if before you were Dandasana with the bent legs, you're going to get a little bit more of a straight leg. Activate the kneecaps, bring the feet up, deep breath in. Exhale everything out. Okay, we're feeling kind of warm everywhere. I am. Now from here, again, from your comfortable Sukhasana, but we're going to activate that core, so we're not putting undue stress on the lower spine. This you're not going to be able to scooch to the back of the wall, so maybe you've got a workout bench and you're leaning beautifully against that, or really activate the core. So Uriyadabanda, I am taking my slightly heavier weight, this is the 12 pound, and lifting up, and I'm going to, it's sort of like cheering, hurrah! And then lowering, bending at the elbows, lowering that weight back down. We'll just do 10 of these, really slow. And guess what? I'm pretending this is 30 pounds, 15 kilos. I'm really going to imagine I am able to handle that level of weight. I'm focused on my sits bones, even into the mat. I'm taking it slow. And I'm feeling every little muscle in my arms, the forearms, the wrists, triceps, biceps, and shoulders. working for me. 3 more. Nice and slow. There's no rush. The kitties are napping. It stopped raining. All is well. Last push up. If you have to stop beforehand, no worries. Your muscles are going to tell you when they're done. They will definitely tell you. Weight to the side. You're going to feel this coat of warmth and aliveness in your upper body. From here, we're going to do our final posture, and I'm just going to move right into Gomukasana, or cow face legs. What I'm doing is I'm just pulling my left leg under, my right leg on top. This may be accessible to you, but if not, what you're going to do is half Gomukasana. So you're going to have your left leg flat on the mat, like half Dandasana, and the right leg crossed. Okay, so I'm flipping back in to the full cow face legs, and I like to lace my fingers, lean it on forward. I'm pushing weight, actually all my body weight, my butt's off the ground, into bubbling well, that beautiful activation point at the bottom of the foot, just below the toe pads. Okay, from here, arms out to the side, eagle arms. I'm diving my right hand under. You can do flying V, hands on shoulders, or full eagle. You decide. I'm going into full eagle, and I'm going to lift my elbows up. I like to rest my thumbs on the top of my head. You find the position that allows you to feel an edge. You might feel an edge in your hips, your thighs, your shoulder blades. Scapulas are going to be stretching around there, and shoulders, maybe your forearms too. You find that beautiful activation sensation, and we'll take 3 long, slow, deep breaths here. And as you exhale out the 3rd breath, go ahead and arch the back and give it one beautiful, long, full upper body stretch. And then down we come to slowly unravel. We're going to swap sides, and that is the counter pose. So if you were in half Gomukasana legs, go ahead and right leg comes out in a Dandasana and left foot bends over the top. Otherwise, whoops, full Gomukasana. I'm lacing my fingers and toes so I can get fully situated, and then I'm just lifting up, and I am allowing my body weight to press fully into bubbling well, which is the bottom of, I go barefoot, so I'm not quite sure what the bottom of my foot looks like, but right here, that's your bubbling well. So when my hands are laced, the heel of my hand is pressing right in to bubbling well. So that was the full demo. All right, from here, or you might be in half Gomukasana legs. Arms out to the side, left hand dives under. You're either going to be in your flying V, hands on shoulders, or full eagle. Full eagle arms. I'm lifting them up so I can put my thumbs on the top of my head. And my arms are warmed up and ready to relax into this posture. We'll be here about a minute. And let everything go. If at any time your body's had enough, you before mine has, before we finish, you unravel yourself and come into a child's pose. Three more long, slow, deep breaths in. Try to relax your hips, relax your feet, relax your thighs. Send your breath into the strongest sensation you feel. One more deep breath in. As I exhale it out, I'm lifting up into a beautiful front body stretch, arch, arch, arch. And exhale that all out. Oh my gosh. Come over with me into that child's pose. You may already be there. But if not, you just wait for us. We're coming. Feet flat. This is the one that works so well after eagle arms. Hands down to your sides, backs of the hands on the mat. Forehead pressed in, shoulder blades melting over the back body, the upper back body. Let's have 3 breaths here. And last deep breath in. And exhale, exhale it out. Coming back up to where it all began. I'm swapping my Sukhasana with the right heel to the center, left on the outside, arms up over the head. Oh, just let gravity bring the blood down the other way from your fingers. Twinkle those fingers. It feels amazing. Stretch out wide. Hands together in Anjali Mudra. Thank you for practicing with me today. I'm so glad that you're enjoying this Yin Yoga with Weights series. Namaste.